Good morning, students. Today our topic is measurement of length. That is measurement of length. See in our textbook, first two page, the introduction. The concept of length in physics related to concept of distance in everyday life. This is length is nothing but just to measure the distance between 2 points. So the length is defined as the distance any 2 points in space is called as length. The SI unit of length is meter. You know well, that's the basic fundamental quantity. The object of our interest vary is example large objects, galaxies, stars, sun, earth, and moon. This is called as a macrocosm. It refers to reading which both objects and distance are very large. Just an example of distance between two planets, distance between Earth and the Sun, and distance between and the Moon. These are large world measurements. And on contrary, objects like molecules, atoms, proton, neutron, electron, and bacteria. This is a very small distance calculate. This is called as a microcosm. If macrocosm means a large distance, microcosm means the very smallest distance, almost negligible, which means a small world in which both objects and distance are very small size. The distance ranging from 10 power minus 5 meter to 10 power 2 meter can be measured by direct method. So directly measured to the 10 power minus meter to 10 power 2 meter. For example, meter scale can be used today to measure the distance from 10 power minus 3 to 1 meter. Mean 10 power minus 3 means 1 meter. What is the vernier caliper range is equal to 10 power minus 4 meter range. Screw gauge is equal to 10 power minus 5 meter range. Screw gauge is also called as micrometer screw gauge. And the least value of screw gauge is equal to 10 power minus 5 meter. That's why it's called as micrometer screw gauge. The atomic and astronomical distance cannot be measured by any one of the above mentioned direct methods. I mean, the astronomical distance has different units. I mean, the sunlight just mean one light year is the unit of to measure the distance. You know well. And next topic. Now, to measure the very small and very large distance, indirect method have to be divided. See that the table 1.4 is the power of 10. Is a very important value and measure the maximum value. The 10 powers of 10. See, this is 10 power 1 called deca, positive value. Same 10 power minus 1 is called as a deci, which means 0, 1. Power 2 is a 100. 10 power 2 means 100. In a prefix value, convert to power value, hecto. In same value, 10 power minus 2 in negative value, centi, 0.01. 0. I mean, 10 power 3 called kilo value. This is 10 power minus 3 called milli. And 10 power 6 mega, 10 power minus 6 micro. This is a prefix for powers of 10. Minimum value and maximum value. 10 power 9 called power of the 10th power of 9 value. Power minus value nano. 10 power 12 and 10 power minus 12 pico. 10 power 15 plus 15 peta. 10 power minus 15 femto. 10 power plus 18 exa. 10 power 18 atto. 10 power zeta 21. So 10 plus 24. 10 power minus 24. Yeah. So this is a prefix for powers of 10. Positive value and negative value. And you have two reading scales. One is a screw gauge, another one is a vernier caliper. In our textbook, there is no any for the least count value, pitch value. There is no any problem in this region, but it's a very important basic one, basic measurement scales, screw gauge and vernier caliper. So measurement of small distance, screw gauge, vernier caliper. First one, just I want to take is an instrument to measure for measuring accurately the dimensions object up maximum 50 millimeters. Maximum about 50 millimeters. The principle of instrument is the multiplication of linear motion. Very, this is its scale. I mean, this is pitch scale. Pitch scale is also called as the mean scale or view. Mean scale or view. This is called as a scale. I mean, the head scale or circular scale are called as a thimble. The principle of instrument is the magnification of linear motion. Linear motion is actually only pitch scale and circular motion of screws. I mean the head scale, pitch scale is all called as mean scale. This is pitch scale or mean scale. I mean this is a head. It is a very any device has a two scale. One main scale, another one is vernier scale. In the pitch scale is scale also to take in circular motion. If it is just come to one rotation motion, the pitch scale just move in 1 millimeter. 1 millimeter, which means the thread between two constitute thread is one important basic region. See, I want to take this. Listen to me, all of you. This is very important. This is a U-shape. U-shape bar. This is pitch scale. I mean head scale. It's a reference line, zeros line. When 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up to 1, 2, 3, 4, up to this completed in 5 is 100. I mean the scale has 100 divisions. 100 divisions. Pitch is means the main scale is rotated one rotation, complete rotation. Pitch scale moves in 1 millimeter. 1 millimeter. Almost the marks in millimeter reading value in the pitch scale value. What do you mean by pitch? It is a very important. What do you mean by pitch? Pitch is nothing but the distance between two. I mean, the scale rotating, the pitch scale. In the scale, the pitch in completed in 1 millimeter distance. 1 millimeter distance. Pitch is nothing but distance between two constituent pitch. Just take note, is a very important. This information is not there in our textbook. So what do you mean pitch? Pitch is distance between two constitutive threads. I mean, one thread. I mean, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. This thread inside of the pitch. Head scale rotate. I mean, the circular scale rotate. One rotation. Two. That's 1 millimeter. That's why I want distance between two consecutive threads.
between two consecutive thread. Distance between two consecutive thread is called as pitch, which means it has 1 millimeter. Two consecutive thread, it's equal to 1 millimeter. Or the distance moved by the screw, or distance moved by the screw, distance moved by the screw due to one complete rotation, due to one complete distance the distance moved by the screw due to one complete rotation is called as pitch, which is equal to 1 millimeter. Which is equal to 1 millimeter. And next one is, I want to take, how we calculate the measure pitch well. See, pitch. Formula of pitch is equal to distance moved by the screw. Distance moved by the screw divided by number of rotations. Distance moved by the screw divided by number of rotations. If one rotation is completed in circular motion, the distance moved by the screw is 1 millimeter. For example, I want to take 5 rotations completed in circular scale, which means a head scale. The distance moved by the screw in pitch scale is 5 millimeter. For example, pitch is equal to, I want to rotate in head scale is 5 rotations. Number of rotations is 5. Distance moved by the screw is 5 millimeter, which is nothing but the distance between two consecutive threads is called as pitch, which is equal to 1 millimeter. So pitch is equal to 5 millimeter divided by 5, because distance moved by the screw 5 millimeter means number of rotations in circular scale, which means the head scale is equal to 5. That's why pitch is equal to 1 millimeter. Most of 95% of scale, screw gauge is the pitch value is almost equal to 1 millimeter. It is a very, very, very important pitch value. First of all, you measure the pitch. What is the formula of pitch? Pitch is equal to distance moved by the screw divided by number of rotation. And next one I want to calculate is least count of screw gauge. What is the least count? Least count means the least value of the screw gauge. Least count, the symbol is LC. Just I want to take least count. Least count is equal to, what is the formula? Pitch divided by number of its scale divisions. Scale divisions. So least count is equal to, what is pitch value? Pitch is equal to distance moved by the screw divided by number of rotations. For example, I want to complete in 5 rotations in circular scale or head scale. The distance moved by the screw is 5 millimeter. So the value is equal to 1 millimeter. Which value is equal to 1 millimeter divided by number of head scale division is 100. Number of head scale division is 100, which is equal to 0.01 millimeter. This is the least count of screw gauge. Least count of screw gauge. So very important one. 0.01 millimeter or 0.001 centimeter or 10 power minus 5 meter or 10 into 10 power minus 6 meter or 10 micrometer. 10 micrometer. That's why the screw gauge is called as a micrometer screw gauge. Micrometer screw gauge. And next one is just how we calculate the value, how we calculate, measure the least count. I want to take one just simple one example problem. Just one problem. Two full turn of the circular scale of the gauge. Let's say take one example. Write the question. Two full turn of the circular scale of gauge. Circular scale of gauge cover a distance of 1 millimeter. Cover a distance of 1 millimeter, and on scale, the total number of divisions on circular scale is 50. See, this is an example of neat example questions. In the theory, neat questions. Two full turn of the circular scale of gauge cover a distance of 1 millimeter on scale. The total number of divisions. Total number of divisions on circular scale. Circular scale means suppose its scale is 50. 50. Find the least count. Find the least count. We calculate this. So what is the question? See the two full turn of the this is very important. Two full turn of the circular scale, I mean the head scale of gauge cover a distance of 1 millimeter. If two turn completed, the distance between two thread is 1 millimeter. If two rotations is equal to completed in 1 millimeter. Two rotations. I want just one rotation. One rotation is equal to 1 divided by 2 millimeter, which is equal to 0.5 millimeter. It's a very, very important one, 0.5 millimeter. This is nothing but this is pitch. I mean, distance between two consecutive threads is called as pitch. I mean, one rotation means 0.5 millimeter. This is pitch. So I want to calculate this. What is the question? The total number of divisions on circular scale is 15. Number of divisions in circular scale. Circular scale means its scale. Its scale divisions. HSD. Its scale division is equal to 50. Find the least count. Least count formula is least count is equal to pitch divided by number of its scale divisions. Number of its scale divisions, which is equal to what is the pitch value? 0.5 divided by its scale division is 0.5 millimeter. So it is equal to 5 divided by 100 millimeter. Sorry, 5 divided by 500. I mean, multiple goes upper and lower. 5 divided by 500 millimeter, which is equal to 1 divided by 100. So 0.01 millimeter. This is the least count. It's a very important. See, once again, in our question, just what is the pitch? Pitch is nothing but distance between two consecutive threads is called as a pitch, or the distance moved by the screw due to one complete rotation is also called as pitch. But in our question, two full turn of the circular scale of the gauge cover a distance of 1 millimeter. If two turns cover the 1 millimeter, so two rotations is equal to 1 millimeter. Two rotations in head scale division or circular scale divisions, just the linear motion in the pitch scale is 1 millimeter. So I want to calculate this. So one rotations of one complete rotation. One rotation is equal to 1 by 2 millimeters equal to 0.5 millimeter. Least count is equal to pitch divided by number of head scale division. What is pitch value? 0.5 millimeter. Number of head scale division is 50. So least count is equal to 0.01 millimeter. This is one example. Another one example. The least count of main scale of screw gauge is 1 millimeter. See the second one problem. Example 2. The least count of main scale of screw gauge. See the word, the least count of the main scale of the least count of the main scale of a screw gauge. The least count of main scale of screw gauge. This is very important. The word main scale of the screw gauge is 1 millimeter. Is 1 millimeter. The minimum number of division on it. First of all, I want the measured minimum number of division. Minimum number of divisions on its circular scale. Who is this circular scale? This head scale. Circular scale is also called as head scale. Required to measure, listen to me, required to measure 5 micrometer. This is very important. 5 micrometer diameter of the wire. Diameter of the wire. Yes, I want to get this. What is the question? See the textbook. The question should be different from our textbook. The least count of main scale is not a least count of screw gauge. Please understand the question. The least count of main scale. Who is the main scale? Pitch scale is also called as a main scale. This is pitch scale well. It's not a least count of screw gauge. You know well, the least count of screw gauge is equal to 0.01 millimeter. In our textbook, listen to me, in our question, the least count of main scale. Who is main scale? Pitch scale is the main scale. Pitch scale also called as a main scale. So the pitch value is equal to 1 millimeter. So very important. Please observe the question and understand the question. Which is equal to 1 millimeter. And the minimum number of division on its circular scale. The minimum number of division on circular scale. Who is the circular scale? Head scale. I want to calculate the head scale divisions. The minimum number of divisions on circular scale. Circular scale is also called as head scale. Required to measure. Who measure? Screw gauge. Screw gauge measure 5 micrometer. 5 micrometer. This is the least count of screw gauge. What is the least count of screw gauge? Which is equal to 5 micrometer. 5 micrometer. So 5 micrometer diameter of the wire. So I want to calculate this. The number of divisions on circular scale or head scale divisions. What's the formula? Least count is equal to pitch divided by number of head scale divisions. Number of head scale divisions. I want to take this. Number of head scale divisions is equal to number of head scale divisions is equal to pitch divided by least count. What is the pitch value? Pitch value is equal to 1 millimeter divided by, what is the least count value? Is 5 micrometer. 5 micrometer. So the number of head scale divisions. Number of head scale divisions is equal to 1 millimeter. 1 into milli means 10 power minus 3 meter divided by 5 micrometer. 5 into 10 power, micro means 10 power minus 6 meter. So it is equal to 1 divided by, I mean the 10 power minus 3. This denominator value goes to numerator positive values. 10 power plus 6 divided by meter cancel, divided by 5. So which is equal to 10 power minus 3. This is 10 power plus 6. So 10 power plus 3. So 10 power plus 3 is 1000. 1000 divided by 5. So this cancel this 200. So the total number of Its scale divisions is equal to 200. Its scale division is equal to 200. It's not 100. This is a very least value of number of its scale division is equal to 200. Which value is equal to 1 millimeter. Least count is equal to 5 micrometer. Number of its scale division is 200 meters. And next one is another one example. And next one, how we calculate reading, how we can measure the reading, find the reading in a screw gauge. Finding reading. What is the formula of screw gauge of finding reading value? Next one is a finding reading. Finding reading value is the formula of reading formula of screw gauge. Screw gauge reading value is equal to reading is equal to pitch scale reading plus head scale reading. Pitch scale reading which is equal head scale reading which is equal to pitch scale reading plus what is head scale reading? Head scale reading is equal to head scale coincidence. Head scale coincidence. HSC means head scale coincidence into least count. This is a formula of reading value. Reading of screw gauge is equal to pitch scale reading plus head scale reading. Pitch scale reading plus how we calculate head scale reading? Head scale reading is just same as our divisions 0 to 100 divisions. So 0 to 100 complete one complete rotation. The cover of distance in pitch scale is equal to 1 millimeter. So just I want to take one division of value of one division of head scale is head scale coincidence into least count. Any one of the line or any one of the division is coincident with the pitch scale 0 value. So that is a coincidence reading. So head scale coincidence into least count. This is a formula of head scale coincidence into least count. This is a reading and mean the formula of least count. I want to take one example. How you calculate to measure the value of reading in the screw gauge. Another one example. What is the question? Circular scale has 100 divisions. Circular scale. Who is this circular scale? Its scale. Circular scale has 100 divisions. 100 divisions. Calculate diameter of wire. Calculate diameter of wire. Calculate diameter of wire in our text. Question. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 5. How we calculate measure and how we calculate the reading in using this screw gauge. First example, circular scale has 100 divisions. The circular scale means head scale. Head scale has 100 divisions. Calculate the diameter of the wire. Given diagram is this. In least count value is this is listen to me. The pitch scale value is indicate 5. Pitch scale reading in our text is a question. What does pitch scale reading is equal to 5 millimeter. 5 millimeter. Head scale coincidence is 34. Listen to me. This line is coincident with the reference line. I mean, this is the pitch scale 0 value. I mean, the pitch scale is reference line. This is pitch scale reference line. This is a coincidence of F scale. I mean, which division is coincident with the reference line? 34th line is a coincident with the pitch scale. So 34th line is a coincidence of F scale coincidence with the reference lines of pitch scale. So I want to take what is the reading formula? First of all, I want to measure the least count. What is least count is equal to pitch divided by number of F scale coincidence. I mean number of H scale divisions, which is equal to pitch is equal to 0. Pitch value is equal to 1 millimeter divided by 100, which is equal to 0.01 millimeter. 0.01 millimeter. This is the least count of this scale, given scale, and I want to take what is the reading formula. I know the reading formula is equal to scale reading plus H scale coincidence plus least count. So okay, no problem. And next one is, what is the reading formula? Reading is equal to pitch scale reading plus H scale reading. H scale reading is equal to H scale coincidence. H scale coincidence into least count. H scale coincidence into least count. What is the pitch scale reading? Pitch scale reading is 5 millimeter. Given diagram. This is 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4th. The 5th line is coincidence. 5th line reading. So pitch scale reading is 5 millimeter, which means the circular scale is rotated almost equal to 5 turns. The pitch screw moved by the screw is 5 rotations. That's why the pitch scale reading is 5 millimeter. So plus H scale coincidence. H scale coincidence is 34th line. Division is coincidence. So 34 into what is the least count of screw gauge is equal to 0.01 millimeter. 0.01 millimeter. So which is equal to 5 millimeter plus 34 into 0.04 is equal to 0.34 millimeter. And which is equal to 5.34 millimeter. This is the correct reading. The reading of screw gauge. Reading of screw gauge. This is the formula of reading. How we calculate, measure, and read the screw gauge. And the next one is a very important. Another one example. The thimble of screw. Another one example is most of them. This question is available in JEE question 2003. See, the thimble of screw has 50 divisions. Thimble of screw has 50 divisions. Thimble is nothing but the bar of H scale rotations. H scale, the circular scale bar, iron bar. It's called as a thimble. For example, this is the U bar. H scale. This name is called as thimble. And next one, the thimble of screw has 50 divisions. Thimble of a screw has 50 divisions. And spindle advance and spindle advance in 1 millimeter. 1 millimeter. When the screw is turned through, when the screw is turned through, two rotations. It's a very important. Turned through 2 rotations. If 2 rotations completed in circular scale, the spindle just moves. Spindle is nothing but here just pitch value. The thimble of screw has 50 divisions as a spindle advance in 1 millimeter. When the screw is turned through here, two rotations, which means is a very important. What is the question? When the screw is used to measure the diameter of the screw is used to measure the diameter of wire. You know, when the screw gauge use of screw gauge to measure the radius of the wire or diameter of the wire, the reading on sleeve is it is nothing but sleeve is nothing but is a pitch value. Sleeve is found to be 0.5 millimeter and reading on thimble is found to be and reading on thimble is found to be 27th divisions. 27th. Sleeve is nothing but this is a pitch. Thimble is nothing but this is a head scale, circular scale. I mean the head scale. Head scale is also called as a circular scale. The circular scale bar of iron bar is called as a thimble. Is found to be 27 divisions. What is the diameter of wire edge? There is a question. What is the diameter of wire? Is the diameter of wire. Diameter of wire. See, the question is very important. The thimble of screw has 50 divisions. The thimble of screw has 50 divisions, and the spindle advanced 1 millimeter. The spindle means in a U bore in a screw cage. The most spindle. This is spindle moves in advance when the circular scale rotate in complete one rotations. The clockwise or anti-clockwise, the pitch scale moves in advance. This is equal to spindle. The spindle advance in 1 millimeter. The screw is turned through two rotations. Very important. Turned through two rotations. If two rotations completed, the spindle moves in 1 millimeter only. That's why you want to take what is the pitch value? Two rotations. If two rotations completed, the pitch value is equal to 1 millimeter. I want to take one rotation value is. One rotation is equal. This is a pitch. Pitch is nothing but the distance between two consecutive threads is called as pitch. So one rotation is equal to 1/2 millimeter, which is equal to 0.5 millimeter. This is pitch. This is pitch value. I want to take least count value. Yes, least count is equal to pitch divided by number of head scale divisions. Is equal to pitch value is 0.5 millimeter. Head scale division is, what is the head scale division? Given question, the thimble of screw has 50 division. See the question. 50 division is not a 100 division. The thimble of screw has 50 division. So least count is equal to pitch divided by number of head scale divisions. Pitch value is 0.5 millimeter. Rotating two rotations completed, the pitch value is equal to 1 millimeter. I want to take in one rotation. This is the correct pitch value. The pitch of screw is equal to one rotation is equal to 1/2 1 millimeter. 1/2 millimeters 0.5 millimeter. So least count formula is equal to pitch divided by number of head scale divisions. Pitch is equal to 0.5 millimeter. A number of head scale divisions. In given question, number of head scale divisions is 50. Number of head scale divisions is 50. So it is equal to 5 divided by 500 millimeter, which is equal to 1 divided by 100, which is equal to 0.01 millimeter. This is the least count of screw guts given question. So what is the question? I want to take is a reading value. What is the reading? pitch value is measured, and least count is also measured, and just I want to take what is the reading, what is the pushing, and find the diameter of the wire. Diameter of the wire. So reading is equal to, you know, well, formula. What is the reading formula? Reading is equal to, pitch scale reading plus head scale reading. Head scale reading is equal to head scale coincidence into least count. Scale coincidence into least count is equal to pitch scale reading. Given question. Does the pitch scale reading? Pitch scale reading is equal to, I mean the reading on sleeve. See the question. The reading on the sleeve. 0.5 millimeter. 0.5 millimeter. Reading on sleeve. Sleeve is nothing but this is a pitch value found to be 0.5 millimeter, and reading on the thimble is nothing but this is the head scale. Head scale division is equal to 27th division is coincident when the object is placed between the thimble, between the scale. So the pitch scale reading is equal to 0.5 millimeter, 0.5 millimeter plus head scale coincidence is, what is the head scale coincidence? 27th line is coincidence into least count. What is the least count? 0.01 millimeter. 0.01 millimeter. So reading is equal to, so reading is equal to 0.5 millimeter plus 27 into 0.01. 27 into 0.01. What is the value? 0.27 millimeter. 0.27 millimeter. Just add this 0.5 millimeter plus 0.27 millimeter. 0.5 plus 0.27 is equal to 0.77. 0.77 millimeter. So the reading value is equal to, I mean the reading is diameter of the wire is equal to 0.77 millimeter. 0.77 millimeter or 0.077 centimeter. This is the correct reading of given question. And next one, zero error and the correct reading. In the manufacturing defect, the pitch value is not rotated in complete rotation. I mean the one complete rotation of circular coil, the pitch value is not almost equal to 1 millimeter. Depends upon the manufacturing defect. The thimble, I mean the screw in the pitch value is just damaged. It depends upon the manufacturer. Most of them, 99% is not to defect values, but most of accurate value 99%. But one or two materials are damaged, depends on manufacturers. So the zero, when the zero error is like one, so how we calculate the zero error and the correct reading? What do you mean by zero error and the correct reading? Zero error. Zero error. What do you mean by zero error? It's very important. See, the pitch scale reading, the reference line, pitch scale value 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to 6, 7, 8. This is main scale. This is zero of circular scale. Zero of circular scale. The reference line and the zero of its scale. The pitch scale reference line, I mean zero of pitch scale value is coincident with the zero of its scale division. Zero of its scale division. So there is no any object placed in the screw case. Two zeros are coincidence. There is no error. I mean no error. I mean no zero there. When the error is divided in two value. One is a positive error, another one is negative error. One is a positive error, another one is negative error. One is a positive error, another one is negative error. What is positive error? This is pitch scale value. This is X scale. Zeroth of pitch scale is it's not coincident with the zeroth of X scale when the error is equal. It is divided in positive error and another one is negative error. The X scale 0 is below the reference line of pitch scale. I mean 0 is here. I mean this is 5. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean the zeroth of X scale divisions below the pitch scale 0. I mean pitch scale reference line. When the 0 of X scale is below the pitch scale 0, this is called as positive error. This is called as positive error. So very important. 0 of X scale is below the pitch scale value, below the pitch scale reference line, or 0 of pitch scale value, below the value, and the X scale is downwards. I mean, X scale 0 is below the reference lines of pitch scale. This is a manufactured defect. This error is called as positive error. This error is called as positive error. When the pitch scale reading value, line 0, 0 above the pitch scale, 0th of above pitch scale. Main scale is above the 0th line of pitch scale. This is called as negative error. This is called as negative error. I mean zeros above the 0 of reference line of pitch scale. This error is called as negative error. This is called as negative error. Below the reference line, X scale 0 is below the pitch scale 0. This is called a positive error or reference line. I mean the 0 of pitch scale or reference line of pitch scale above. I mean the X scale goes to above this line. This error is called as negative error. This error is called as negative error. It's a very important. The positive error is positive means the 0 correction is negative. 0 correction is equal to, if the error is positive in the scale value, I mean 0 main scale reading below the reference line of pitch scale, the error is positive error, but correction is negative. Correction is negative because of for example, this for fifth division is coincidence of 0 of pitch scale. So 5 divisions are below the value. So that's why this is called as a positive error, but the correction is negative. Extra 5 divisions are added. Extra 5 divisions added. That's why the correct correction is 0 correction is equal to negative. Here, negative error, correction is positive. Correction is positive. Negative error, I mean the extra fifth 5 lines are subtracted. That's why the correction is positive, added. So 0 correction is, error is negative. Negative error means 0 correction is positive. Error is positive means the positive error means 0 correction is negative. This is a very important one. How you calculate this 0th correction? Positive fifth divisions are coincident with of pitch scale value means correction value. I mean 0 correction is equal to positive error means positive. Which line? Fifth divisions are coincident. So the value is plus 5 into least count. Plus 5 into least count. So plus 5, what is the least count? 0.01 millimeter. So which is equal to 0.05 millimeter plus 0.05 millimeter. Positive error. I mean the positive 0 error. The correction is, this is 0 error. 0 error value, 0 reading. I mean or 0 error or 0 correction. So 0 correction is equal to 0 error value, and this is 0 correction is equal to negative 0.05 millimeter. 0.05 same one. Negative error means the error value is negative, so negative value. Which line coincides with the reference line? Fifth division. So 5. So value is 5 minus 5 into least count. So 0 error. 0 error is equal to minus means negative error. I mean negative error means the head scale 0 value is above the reference line of pitch scale or 0th of pitch scale. So 0 error is equal to negative. Fifth line is coincidence of the line. So minus 5 into least count, which is equal to minus 5 into least count 0.01 millimeter. So which is equal to minus 0.05 millimeter. This is 0 error. This is 0 error. What is 0 correction? 0 correction is equal to, if negative error means correction is positive. So plus 5, I mean 0.05 millimeter. 0.05 millimeter. This is a correction. I mean the error is divided 2 times. One is a positive error, another one is negative error. As just for last one example of in screw gauge is very important, and measure and calculate the reading. One problem. Just I want to take one problem. The pitch and the number of divisions on circular scale for given screw gauge are, example, very important, pitch and number of divisions. The pitch and number of divisions on circular scale for given screw gauge are are 0.5 millimeter and 100. So very important machine. See this, the pitch and the number of divisions on circular scale for one value is pitch and the number of divisions on circular scale means head scale. For the given screw gauge 0.5 millimeter and 100 respectively. When the screw gauge is fully tightened, when the screw gauge is fully tightened without any object, the zero of circular scale is lies. The zero of circular scale. Who says zero of circular scale? Its scale of zero, its scale. Circular scale lies 3 divisions below. You know well, 3 divisions below means which error is required? Mean line. See, when the screw gauge is fully tightened without any object, the screw zero of circular scale lies 3 divisions below the mean line. 3 divisions below the mean line. The error is positive. Very good. The mean line. The reading of main scale and circular scale for the reading of main scale and circular scale. It's nothing but this is pitch value, this is head scale coincidence. For a tin sheet or 5.5 millimeter. Now the sheet should be included. The 3 divisions below means error recorded means there is no any object, without any object. First of all, we measure error. After we measure the reading of screw gauge. The mean line of reading of main scale and the surplus scale for a thin sheet are 5.5 millimeter, 5.5 millimeter, and 48 respectively. This is a coincident divisions when sheet is included. The thickness of sheet is the thickness of sheet is first of all to measure pitch value. See, please understand the question. The pitch and number of divisions on circular scale is given screw gauge are 0.5 millimeter. The pitch value is required. Pitch value is 0.5 millimeter. Number of divisions is 100. The screw and the circular scale is divided into 100 divisions. When the screw gauge is fully tightened without any object. First of all, there is no any object, but error is required. The zero of circular scale is third division below the mean line, which means the error is required. Which error? So below the line, mean line means the error is positive. Correction is negative. Very good. The reading of main scale and the circular scale for the thin sheet. When the sheet is included in the scale, the main scale reading value is equal to 5.5 centimeter. Main scale is nothing but this pitch scale, and circular scale value is 48. 48 divisions are coincidence of mean line. The thickness of sheet is how we calculate the error required. Now reading. First of all, what is the pitch value? So pitch is equal to, what is the pitch value is 0.5 millimeter. Head scale division is 100. So number of head scale division is head scale divisions equal to 100. Given value, given data. So pitch value, number of head scale division. So E is to measure least count. Least count is equal to, what is the formula of least count? Pitch divided by number of head scale divisions, which is equal to, what is the pitch value? 0.5 millimeter divided by head scale division is 100. Head scale division is 100, which is equal to 0.5 divided by 100 millimeter. What is the value? 0.05 millimeter. This is the least count of the screw gauge. 0.5 millimeters of pitch value. Number of scale division is 100 in the given value. So least count is equal to pitch divided by HSD. Number of head scale points is 0.5 millimeter divided by 100. So 0.5 divided by 100 millimeters is equal to 0.005 millimeter. 0.005 millimeter. This is the least value. I want to calculate this error value is the circular scale lies third division, 3 division. 3 divisions below. Below means a positive error. So the error is positive. Positive error. So what is the divisions of error is positive, so plus 3. What is the zero error? Zero error is positive, so plus 3 into least count. Plus 3 into least count. Plus 3 into, what is the least count of this value is 0.005 millimeter. 0.005 millimeter. So it is equal to 0.015 millimeter. 0.005 into 3, so 0.051 millimeter. This is zero error. Positive zero error. But correction is negative zero. Zero correction is equal to minus 0.015 millimeter. Minus 0.015 millimeter. This is zero correction. What is the reading of this? What is the reading formula? Reading is equal to, you know well, reading is equal to pitch scale reading plus head scale reading. Head scale reading is head scale coincidence into least count. Head scale reading is equal to head scale reading is equal to head scale coincidence into least count. This is head scale reading. What is pitch scale reading? Your value is, see the question. When the thin sheet is included, the pitch scale reading is 5.5 centimeter. 5.5 centimeter or millimeter. 5.5 millimeter. 5.5 millimeter. And next one, pitch scale reading. And the coincident division is 48 units. So pitch scale reading is equal to 5.5 millimeter. 5.5 millimeter plus head scale coincidence is 48 into least count. What is the least count value of this? 0. Least count is equal to 0.005. 0.005 millimeter. So it is equal to 5.5 millimeter plus 48 into 0.005. 48 into 5 into 4, which is equal to 0.00 in 25, 0.24 millimeter. 0.24 millimeter. So it is equal to 5.5 millimeter plus 0.24 millimeter. Final value is 5.5 plus 0.24. 5.5 0.24 is equal to 5.74 millimeter. 5.74 millimeter. This is a reading value. This is reading value. You know well the reading value. What is correct reading? The correct reading formula is equal to reading plus or minus 0. Reading plus or minus 0. Reading plus or minus 0 error. If the error is positive, here reading minus 0 error. I mean the positive error means positive plus 0 error and correction is negative. If the error is negative, the value is negative but correction is positive. This is the correct reading formula is equal to reading minus 0 error. Reading minus 0 error or plus or minus 0 error. This is the general formula of correct reading. General formula of correct reading. Your question, the error is a positive. So the correct reading is equal to, what is the reading? Pitch scale reading plus head scale reading. Head scale reading is nothing but head scale coincidence into least count. Head scale coincidence into least count plus or minus 0 error or 0 correction. If the error is positive means correction is negative. If the error is negative means correction is positive. So the correct reading is equal to pitch scale reading plus head scale coincidence into least count. This is the reading. The reading of screw gauge. Plus or minus 0 error. This is a general formula of correct reading. In our problem, in our question, correct reading is equal to pitch scale reading plus head scale coincidence into least count. This value is reading. Reading value is equal to 5.74 millimeter. 5.74 millimeter. Our error is positive or negative? Positive error, but correction is negative. So minus 0 correction. Minus 0 correction. What is our 0 correction value is? Minus 0.015. So 5.74 millimeter minus 0.015 millimeter. Error is positive means correction is negative. Error is negative means correction is positive. So it is equal to 5.74 minus 0.015 millimeter. The final value is equal to 5.154. 5.74 0.015 millimeter. Mean correct reading is equal to 5.725 millimeter. When the screw gauge is measured in third division well, decimal point of third point, and the vernier caliper is measured in second point or decimal point. Screw gauge is measured in third decimal point well, up to accurate well. The precision is almost equal to accurate precision measured by screw cuts 5.725 millimeters. That is why it's called as a micrometer screw gauge. Micrometer screw gauge. And next one is our vernier caliper. As it is, vernier caliper, you know well, the screw gauge, same phenomena is recorded in the vernier caliper. But the least count formula should be very good. And next one is a vernier caliper. See, vernier caliper. In our textbook, the vernier caliper, it has two scales, one main scale, another one is vernier scale. This is as a harmonic scale, and another one scale is required in this is vernier scale. The main scale is measured in almost a centimeter value. I mean a millimeter value. The 0 value 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1 centimeter. Am I right? 0 to 1 centimeter. I mean, it's a 10 millimeter. 1 centimeter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a say 2 centimeter. It's ordinary scale. This is called as a main scale. It's called as main scale in vernier caliper. But this is a vernier scale. In vernier scale divisions, see the observe almost 10 divisions are recorded in vernier scales. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the 10 divisions recorded in vernier scale. This is a vernier scale. This is main scale. You know well, main scale value is equal to 10 millimeter is equal to 1 centimeter. 10 millimeter is equal to 1 centimeter. What is the least count of vernier caliper? Least count of vernier caliper. Least count formula. Before least count, I want to calculate the measurement of one division of main scale. This values. See this. The 1 centimeter, 10 millimeter is equal to 1 centimeter. I mean the one division value is equal to 1 millimeter. This is 2 millimeter. This is 3 millimeter. This is 4 millimeter. 5 millimeter, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 millimeter is equal to 1 centimeter. That's why the least count of, I want to take the one main scale division value. First single one line. 10 millimeter of main scale is equal to 1 centimeter. But I want to take this one division value is equal to. What is the one division value is equal to? 1 millimeter. 1 millimeter. So least count is equal to formula of vernier scale. Least count is equal to 1 main scale division minus 1 vernier scale division. 1 main scale division minus 1 vernier scale division. It's a very, very important. See, least count is equal to 1 main scale division minus 1 vernier scale division. In this scale is a very, very important. Vernier scale, which is equal to 9 divisions of main scale. See this. 95% of scales recorded in this one. This is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And this is 1 centimeter. Vernier scale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The 10 divisions of vernier scale is equal to 9 divisions of main scale. 9 divisions of main scale division. 9 main scale division. So, vernier scale division equal to 9 divided by 10 main scale division. 9 divided by 10 main scale division. So, what is the least count formula? The least count formula which is equal to 1 main scale division minus 1 vernier scale division. 1 vernier scale division is equal to 9 divided by 10 main scale division. 9 divided by 10 main scale division, which is equal to main scale division of 1 minus 1 divided by 10. So, which is equal to 10 minus 1 by 10. So, 0.1 main scale division. This count is equal to 0.1 main scale division, which is equal to 0.1 into what is the 1 main scale division value is 0.1 millimeter. I mean 1 millimeter. See, main scale value is very, very important. 1, I mean 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is 1 centimeter. What is the 1 division value? 1 division is equal to 1 millimeter. 10 equal to 1 centimeter. I want to take the 1 division value is equal to 1 millimeter or 0.1 centimeter. 0.1 centimeter. 0.1 centimeter. So the 1 main scale division value is 0.1 into 0.1 centimeter, which is equal to 0.01 centimeter. This is the least count of vernier caliper. Least count of vernier caliper. 99% vernier caliper scales are recorded. These value is 0.1 centimeter. This is a very, very important part of least count of vernier caliper. Least count is equal to 1 main scale division minus 1 vernier scale division. 1 vernier scale division, in this case, 10 vernier scale divisions is equal to 9 main scale divisions. In a very 9 main scale divisions is equal to 10 vernier scale division, or 10 vernier scale divisions is equal to 9 main scale divisions. So 1 vernier scale division is equal to 9 divided by 10 main scale division. In a JEE exam or NEET exam, formula should be converted. The general formula of n equal to, when the 10 vernier scale divisions is equal to main scale division. The general formula of n vernier scale division is equal to m main scale division. M main scale division. So vernier scale division equal to m divided by nth main scale division. So what is the least count formula? Least count formula equal to 1 vernier scale, which is equal to 1 main scale division minus 1 vernier scale division is equal to m divided by n of main scale division. So it is equal to main scale division of 1 minus m divided by n. This is a general formula of least count of vernier caliper. General formula of least count of vernier caliper. So for least count is equal to main scale division of 1 minus m divided by n. N is the nth vernier scale of divisions. M is the m vernier scale of divisions. M divisions are required. Given one example, in a vernier caliper, the main scale is more. Here one example of vernier scale. In a vernier scale, in a vernier caliper, vernier caliper, the main scale is marked in millimeter. Main scale is marked. Main scale is marked in millimeter. It's very important. And 20 vernier scale divisions are equal to 20 vernier divisions. 20 vernier scale divisions are calculate least count. In a machine, in a vernier caliper, the main scale is marked in millimeter. The main scale is marked in millimeter. Nowhere the main scale is marked in millimeter. And the second one, 20 vernier scale divisions are equal to 60 main scale divisions. Calculate the least count. In 2010 JE equation. 2010 JE equation. It's a very easy one. In a vernier caliper, the main scale is marked in millimeter. 20 vernier scale divisions are equal to 16 main scale divisions. Calculate this count. Oh well, what is first one? The main scale division. One main division is equal to 1 millimeter. Given data, or 1 millimeter or 0.1 centimeter. Our least count is recorded in centimeter. That's why I want to convert the centimeter value. So least count formula is, what is the least count formula? Is equal to main scale divisions of the main scale. One main scale division is equal to 1 millimeter. And least count formula is equal to, what is the least count is equal to 1 main scale division of 1 minus m divided by n. 1 minus m divided by n. M is the m of main scale divisions value, and n is the n scale division is equal to m main scale division. So which is equal to 1 main scale division value is 1 millimeter. So 1 minus, what is m? M is the main scale division of, yes, main scale divisions. 16th division. So 16 divided by n is the main scale division. So this is 20. So 16 divided by 20, which is equal to 1 millimeter into 20 minus 16, 4 divided by 4 divided by 20. So 4 divided by 20, 1 divided by 5. So 5. So this is equal to 1 divided by 5 millimeter, which is equal to 1 divided by 5 is equal to 0.2 millimeter. This is the least count of vernier caliper. This is the least count of vernier caliper. And the second one, next one is a very, very important. This is also one 2003 JE question. Example 2 in vernier caliper, n divisions of main scale. N divisions of main scale divisions are equal to n plus 1 divisions of vernier caliper. The 2003 JE question. N divisions of main scale divisions are equal to n plus 1 divisions of vernier caliper. If each division on main scale measures, if each division of on main scale. The main scale value is measures A unit. Just take A unit. Find least count. Find least. There's a formula of least count. One main scale division is equal to A unit. So least count formula is equal to one main scale division of 1 minus m divided by n. M divided by n. So least count is equal to one main scale division into what is the one main scale division is equal to A value. One main scale division is A value of 1 minus what is the m value? M is the main scale division value is just take n. N is the Vernier scale division. N is Vernier scale division is equal to n plus 1. So the least count is equal to A into n plus 1 minus n whole divided by n plus 1. This is n cancel. So least count is equal to A of 1 divided by n plus 1, which is equal to A divided by n plus 1. This is a least count of Vernier caliper. Yes, students, next one is the reading of Vernier caliper. What is the formula of reading Vernier caliper is? As usual, screw gauge. The reading value is equal to, what is the reading formula? Reading formula is equal to main scale reading plus Vernier scale reading. Main scale reading plus Vernier scale reading. Main scale reading plus what is the Vernier scale reading? Vernier scale coincidence into least count as it is screw gauge. So this is reading value. Reading formula of Vernier caliper. What is the correct reading? Correct reading is equal to main scale reading plus Vernier scale reading plus or minus 0 error. Plus or minus 0 error. Correct reading is equal to main scale reading plus Vernier scale reading is equal to measured reading. I mean, this is measurement of reading plus Z plus or minus 0 error. Plus or minus 0 error means here is also positive error and negative error of same phenomenon of screw gauge. Positive error means error is positive means correction is negative. Error is negative means correction is positive. So the reading is equal to reading, measured reading plus or minus 0 correction. If correction is positive, error is positive. Error is positive means correction negative. If error is negative means correction is positive. In Vernier caliper, how we will measure, how to identify the positive error and negative error? Very easy. When 0 Vernier scale is positive error, listen to me. This is main scale. This is the main scale. The Vernier scale is right side of the main scale. When the 0 of Vernier scale is on, right of main scale is positive. This is the Vernier scale, this is main scale. Vernier scale, this is main scale. So the Vernier scale of 0 of Vernier scale is right side of the main scale. This error is positive. This error is positive error. And 0 of main scale, this is Vernier scale. The 0 of Vernier scale is right side of the left side of the main scale. This error is called as negative error. This error is called as negative error, as it is same phenomenon of screw gauge. Okay. The correct reading is equal to reading plus or minus 0 error and 0 correction. Okay, the next topic should be continued tomorrow. Thank you, students. Thank you for all.
And students, take your lunch break and be back by 2 p.m. for your language class. Thank you.